Looks like he wants the signs again. Jordan Westberg in the box with one away as he takes ball one. On a line out towards center. McCarthy makes the grab, and there's two gone. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Gunnar Henderson in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed. Henderson with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. This to third. Whips it to Smith. And that is the inning. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Zach Eflin. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Jake McCarthy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
That one missed. Now 3-0. That's a strike.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Towards first, Mayo. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
This is Corbin Carroll. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel.
Throws across the diamond. They get the out on Marte. And that is that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Tyler O'Neill. That one's in there. Strike one. Burns in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
In the dirt, nice pick.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the plate for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. That's in there. Strike one. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. And the batter now, Heston Kjerstad.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. On the ground to third. Whips it to Smith, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Pavin Smith. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Cowser under it. And there's one down. Here's Gurriel. Outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Adrian Del Castillo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ildemaro Vargas.
And that's outside.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Check swing, and he
1
went.
ball, 2
Now
strikes.
1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two outs. Hit in the air, right field. Cowser. He makes the grab, and that is that. Top half of the third inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. Burns back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one. Burns, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Whips it to Smith. Rutschman retired. And now Kobe Mayo. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Foul ball there. Next offering is
that's a ball.
downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
One down, base is empty. That's
No,
inside.
that's a
And it's 2-2.
2-2. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. This is Dylan Carlson. And that one fouled off. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. Strike 2. And that's down and away. On the ground, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. So the batting order turns over. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied to right his first time. Just off the outside edge.
1 ball.
Tying
No
run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Carlson around third. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Westberg in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering misses down and away. On the ground to third. Whips it to Smith. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here at Chase Field, and now number 13.
Shortstop, Tim Tawa.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball. 1 strike.
The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Up the middle, Holiday. Off balance throw in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now, Jake McCarthy. In there for strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Perdomo at the plate now as he chases after that one. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Almost got him.
Two balls, two strikes. Three and two.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a
Now
tough one to
batting,
take on
the
the
right
full count,
fielder,
but I guess he saw it really well.
Carroll.
It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
1-0.
Slow ground ball to the right side. And that's a foul ball. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Perdomo off of first with two away. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. So it's no run. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. McCarthy going back. And it hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
O'Neal in the box now. Takes strike one. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. And that is out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
One away with a runner at third. Chopped on the ground. Now two away as they get a run across. Digging in, Heston Kjerstad. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. The pitch. That clips a corner. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out towards left center. McCarthy trying to get there. And that'll do it. One run. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Mayo steps on the bag, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting,
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that skips in the dirt.
1-1.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Way inside.
Ball 3. Count full.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Check swing, called strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Adrian Del Castillo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
2 on, 1 out. Chopped left side. Westberg. Here's Holiday for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Rutschman, 27 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Mayo stands in now and watches strike 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Carlson. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Check swing, called strike. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the lineup flips over. Jackson Holiday. Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for
So they
the
turn to the lefty
Diamondbacks.
in this spot. Eduardo Rodriguez.
57.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Eduardo
First pitch, and he
Rodriguez.
just misses. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 2 in this one. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. To the right side. That's the third out. Orioles add one on a solo homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough
Now
stretch at the
batting,
plate lately.
shortstop,
Everything was on
Tim
time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it in the center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the batter will be the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts
Now
now.
batting,
Been a pretty rough start to this
fielder,
series for him at the plate. 3
McCarthy.
strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now, Jake McCarthy. Well struck right field. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 3-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One down, runner at third. And now the DH, Geraldo Perdomo. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Kowser on the move, racing back. Can't get there. This one lands foul. To third. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended.
Pitching for
Here's a new
Baltimore,
pitcher from the pen, number 86.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And strike 2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that extends the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So 2 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. So now a pinch hitter, J.D. Davis. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Davis.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Orioles 3. Top of the 6th inning, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Got him looked in, and now 1 away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Liner snapped at first.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder when one of those things comes screaming towards you. Watch your lips.
Kowser in the box again, takes a strike. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. You know, these D-backs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of, because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
In the air, center field. Carlson in pursuit. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball.
Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a ground ball. Westberg. Now a jump throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next, for
So
the
back to the top of the
Diamondbacks,
Arizona
center
lineup.
fielder,
Jake McCarthy
Jake
stands in now for the
McCarthy.
Diamondbacks. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Carlson in position, makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Strand a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Rodriguez back to work. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
But he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Here's the catcher to hit. Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Mayo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Just off the inside edge.
2-1. No, that's low.
Ground ball right side. Davis takes it himself, and the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Colin Selby.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Man at second. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. Third home run of the season. It's 6-3.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And there's a ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the seventh. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's J.D. Davis. And there's the strike. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Still only one out here in the inning. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And that drops in for a strike. Rodriguez, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a 4-seam fastball, a change. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 6-4.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there.
Now
First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made a chase and got the quick strikeout.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with two pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So the inning is still alive with Tyler O'Neill coming to the dish. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for
And
the
we've got ourselves a
Diamondbacks.
pitching change. John
Number
Curtis.
46.
These are the spots relievers
John
really
Curtis.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That ends the frame. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
51.
bottom of the 8th. Matt Bowman.
Matt Bowman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Leading
Got to do his
off
best to
for
keep the
the
score
Diamondbacks,
right where it is.
catcher, Adrian
Leading
Del
off, Adrian Del Castillo. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Not
1-1.
close with that one. And 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And
That's
that
a
one
ball.
upstairs. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous
Now,
pitch, it's going to be
third
so
baseman,
tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it.
Vargas.
Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Now it's going to be Ildemaro Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in the desert, we go to the 9th. And now the right field. Justin Martinez on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That's outside, and that's ball 2. That one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Two now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Got him swinging.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And now Adley Rutschman. The Diamondbacks up by 2 here at the top of the 9th. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
No, that's a ball.
Next offering is down low.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
They're down to their final strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The Orioles down to their final strike. Outside, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Out to short, and that squirts through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.